There we go. Now we're making magic. All right. Good morning, VZ. Today is Today is Thursday, March 11th. Hoy es jueves de marzo, 2021. Weather, I'm going to read this very slow for everybody. Weather for today is sunny and a high of 73. I'm sorry, you might have missed that. Let me just repeat that. Weather for today is sunny and a high of 73. Okay, let's continue. All right, so in 1888, one of the worst blizzards, ironically enough, this is beautiful today, in American history struck the Northeast. Listen to this. Dumping as much as 55 inches of snow in Troy, New York. 55 inches over 3 days. Actually, it is this storm that leads engineers to believe that they should no longer have trains above ground, but rather below ground, thus creating the New York City subway.
You'll learn that in your history.
Nope. You learn it when you do research, though, Mr. Brown. You learn it when you do research. All right. 1997, Paul McCartney knighted by Queen Elizabeth II for his impact on music. And yes, this time last year, the World Health Organization declared the novel coronavirus to be a pandemic. Now, as difficult as that is to hear, think about where we are 1 year later. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel. We can see blue skies and sunshine. We will get through this. We are getting through this. So it is something to think about 1 year ago today and where we are today. Very important to think about. All right, birthdays. Brooke Copabianca, Quinn Johnston, and Ryan Sojay celebrated birthdays yesterday. And today, Katie Masson. So happy birthday to you. Jokes. Here we go. From Maria. Why did the girl study in a tree? She wanted to get a higher education. Here you go. Here's one for you, Mrs. Bernstein. What do librarians take with them when they go fishing?
I have never heard this one before.
They take bookworms. And tomorrow, I will share with you tomorrow the funniest joke that a student has ever shared with me in more than 3 years. I laughed out loud for a good 10 minutes. I have to. It might not be as funny to you, but when you read it, it was hysterical. All right, strange fact. Of more than 2,500 national historical landmarks, only 2 move. San Francisco's cable cars, I rode on those a couple of years ago. And New Orleans St. Charles streetcar line, I also rode on that. It's exciting. All right, so out of all of our national historical landmarks, they're the only 2 that actually move. All right, Women's History Month. Today's Women's History Spotlight is on Sacagawea. She was a Shoshone woman who at age 16 met and helped Lewis and Clark expedition in achieving their chartered mission objectives by exploring the Louisiana Territory. Okay, what a great purchase, Mr. Jefferson. She accompanied them from St. Louis through the Pacific Northwest, helping them navigate the terrain and translate. She unfortunately died at the young age of 25. That is Sacagawea. All right, boys and girls, and ladies and gentlemen, I am now going to turn it over to Mr. Brown, who will continue with our discussion of wellness for the month of March.
Sacagawea makes you think of the powwow.
It does, yeah.
The good old powwow.
Sacagawea.
I can take this up. Hey, good morning, everybody. So usually I come talk to you in class about being active and getting out there and moving and doing things at home and not sitting around. Well, today I'm actually going to do the opposite. Today I'm going to talk about the importance of a good night's sleep. All right. Obviously, the most important thing or the easiest thing to think of with a good night's sleep is you wake up refreshed and in a good mood. And when you're in a good mood in the morning, that sets you right on the right path with a positive outlook, which is very, very important, makes you think you can do anything you want that day. All right, but there's some other things, some other benefits you can get from a good night's sleep, such as sleep can boost your immune system. So your immune system is the part of your body that battles germs when they enter your body. So if you happen to get the flu or maybe get exposed to a common cold, the more you get sleep, the better sleep you get at night, your body might be able to defend yourself against those germs. Sleep can strengthen your heart. We always talk about the importance of our heart, and it's the most important part of our body. Sleeping can increase productivity. Now, for us adults, we talk about productivity. It might be our ability to teach you all. It might be somebody's productivity on an assembly line. For you kids, both here at school and at home, your productivity might be how well you do on a test, or how well you're able to listen, and how well you're able to take your notes and retain that information. So that's an important one. I think so too. One that really helps for what I always teach you: sleep can increase exercise performance. So if you are coming off a good night's sleep, a good night's rest, if you try to get up and maybe exercise in the morning or anytime throughout the day, you're going to have a better chance to accomplish those goals you try to accomplish while exercising. And then one that I think I need a little bit more is sleep improves memory. All right, so get that good night's sleep, help you remember things, get you set for the day, get you in that mood to be productive, keeps your heart right, sets you on that right path. Now, in case you're wondering, well, how many hours of sleep am I supposed to get? Well, for some of our 5 and 6 year olds that are maybe in kindergarten still, maybe in that first grade, 10 to 12 hours per day, which means maybe you go to sleep between 7 and 9, wake up between 6 and 8 in the morning. 7 to 12 years old, so those second, third, fourth, fifth graders, sixth graders, 10 to 11 hours a day. Then once you get into those middle school years and then the high school years, 12 to 18-year-olds supposed to get about 8 to 9 hours per day. And then for us adults, they say a good night's sleep would be about 7 to 9 hours a day. I know I need to work on that. It's something I need to get better at. But keep that in mind. So as much as important as being active, it's also very important to get that good night's sleep. Okay? So I think it's time for the pledges.
Yeah, we have right there in front.
All right.
Yeah, we'll
So if everybody will rise up. Get in the way. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And then our pledge of kindness. I pledge to myself on this very day to try and be kind in every way. To every person, big or small, I will help them if they fall.
And I help myself
And others too.
That
That's
is
the best that I can do.
All right.
And you want to, you
Up
do.
to you.
Yeah, you do,
You
Mrs.
do.
Rader. Now you do, Mrs. Rader. Fine. More justice than I do.
All righty. Remember, BZ cares for you. Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours. Have a good one and enjoy the weather, everybody.